Cancer, it's Amanda here with your June 2017 RuneScope. As always, in conjunction with my trusty bag of runes, I will be using a tarot deck. I'm going to be using the Tarot Art Nouveau Premium Edition this month. And this is by, let me find my names here for those of you that are interested, Lunea Weatherstone and Antonella Castelli. Sorry, I also have something in my eye. We're off to a great start, Cancer. Anyway, as always, be sure to join me for part 2 of this reading over on my Vimeo channel. I will be pulling one card from the Animal Messages Oracle deck. This is by Susie Green. So, give you additional wisdom and let you know what your animal totem is to look out for in the month of June. My link to my Vimeo page is below. Just click or tap show more beneath this video, or you may need to tap a little arrow. It's different depending on what kind of device you're on. But just open the details section, however you can do that, and follow the link over there. It's also, next month I will be posting a mid-year check-in reading over there on my Vimeo page. That's gonna cover July through December, so a longer view of where we're going here. So you don't wanna miss that. So please do click subscribe here on my channel if you haven't yet done so. You don't wanna miss that. Also, that will ensure that my videos, when they're posted, go straight to your feed. You don't have to go looking for me. Now that we are at June, I can't believe we're already halfway through the year. It's a good time to rewatch your 2017 overview video that I posted here at the beginning of the year on YouTube, and I will provide a link to that. Just click or tap the little I info button here in the video, because you can see kind of where you're at. What's already happened, what's yet to come. It's a good time to gauge that. Also, your love readings for 2017 over on my Vimeo page, and your career RuneScopes that are over there. It's a good time to check in on those again if you purchased those earlier in the year. If not, you can always purchase them now. There's still quite a bit left in the year to go. But let's jump in just for June here, Cancers. I want to see what energies, people, and situations you're going to be dealing with. For Cancer for June 2017, which runes want to talk to Cancer? June 2017. They're being picky with you, Cancer. There it is. Sometimes it takes a minute. As always, Cancer, keep in mind this is a general free sample reading, if you will. Not all of these messages will apply to you because they're for so many people watching out there. So I encourage you, as always, to watch the video for your rising sign as well. That will contain additional messages and information for you. If you would like something far more specific, if you're dealing with some heavy energies or trying to make a decision and just need some guidance, I'm always happy to do a private session for you. Unlike these general readings, those messages and information will all apply to you. And I do those on Skype for $70. Just email me at the address above. It's also below in the details section, and we can get that set up for you. But let's jump in and take a look at the general messages for my Cancer peeps. Challenge your focus for June. The tarot card we've got coming up is the World in reverse. So, there's some sort, with pair draw here, there may be something that you feel like is hidden from you, information you're waiting on that could kind of get things right, turn your world right side up, as it were, since it's upside down. Or maybe there was some secret or hidden information that came out that turned your world upside down earlier or in June, Cancer. But for many of you, this may have something to do with a relationship. Does not have to be a romantic relationship. This could be a family member. And in fact, for many of you, I think it is a family member, a friend, someone close to you. It may be information about someone close to you, or I feel like for many of you, this is information that about someone you care about, and their world has been kind of turned upside down due to a secret coming out, due to hidden information, or they're trying to get more information about a situation where someone took advantage of them. And I feel like for many of you, you're offering support. So it may just be your challenge to kind of like do everything you have to do, but then be there for this person. Or it may be you who has found something out about someone that they were trying to hide. It's kind of turned your world, kind of upended your world. And I'm feeling like for some of you, maybe other people warned you, family or friends, and said, hey, you want to stay away from that person, or I don't get a good, maybe somebody told you, don't take this person back because they're a cheater, they're a liar, they don't put in the effort, they don't do what they're supposed to be doing, with Urus here in reverse. That is a lazy person. It's someone who really has low self-esteem, but because they're operating from that place, they make really bad decisions. And they just kind of, any opportunity that comes their way, they tend to jump on it because they don't feel like anything better is gonna come along. They tend to self-sabotage when they have a good thing or a good person. They'll screw it up because they feel like they don't deserve it. But again, Cancer, maybe that's you. Maybe you feel that way. Again, these energies can always work in both ways. Maybe you're the one that's making bad decisions because you're coming from a place of low self-esteem, and it's making you ripe for gravitating towards people who take advantage of that or prey on that or use you for their own benefit. So your challenge may be if other people, family, friends warned you against getting involved with someone like that, and now, they've done what other people said they were going to do, and now you're looking for support, and people are like, well, okay, but we told you not to do that. And, for some of you, maybe this was the second, third, fourth, fifth time that you've taken this person back, or maybe they've cheated on you again and again and again. You refuse to leave them because you have low self-esteem, but people are tired of telling you, or you are tired of telling someone, Cancer. Because again, this could be you telling somebody, I can only be a broken record for so long before I want to smash the record into the wall, okay? I can only share my advice, give my energy into this black hole for so long before it's just useless. Because yeah, people will support you, but when it becomes like a constant crisis thing, and the only reason you keep having these constant crises is because you won't take action to get out of a situation, and everybody's always got an excuse. Oh, I would have to get a job, so get a job. McDonald's is always hiring. No, you're not going to be able to start at the top if you're, if you've been out of the job game for a long time, raising kids or whatever, but also you usually get support for any children. So, it's time to look at options, or maybe it's time to go back to school, or maybe it's time to, get the training that you need to get some financial aid, get some help with that. But yeah, I feel like for whatever reason, Cancer, your challenge may be either supporting someone who doesn't listen or take your advice, or dealing with somebody coming crying back after you've told them this same thing over and over and over again. Or it's people not offering support to you because you're the one who's been doing that. It's like you're staying with this person, or you're staying in this situation with these people who just keep using you. And it's like other people are saying, well, you have nobody to blame but yourself. You won't leave the situation. So, and I feel like there's still information coming out. So many of you are still trying to find out, I think, what exactly happened or what exactly went on. There's some hidden stuff still maybe coming out in June. Now, the present energy as we move from end of May into June, we've got the Magician in the reverse. So yeah, feeling like you don't have the tools that you need, feeling like you don't have the power to manifest what you want, or you don't have the power to leave, or you don't have the power to divorce or end this situation, because Esau is here. And this person, this energy, again, if it's not you, we're talking about somebody else, Cancer. So watch your rising sign. Or if you're dealing with this and you want some guidance just for you, this is definitely a month to get it. so that I can connect with your energy and give you specific advice. But this is a person who will keep on using you as long as you keep allowing it to happen. If you don't have any boundaries, if you don't put a stop to it, I mean, you or this person you're trying to help has got to end this. It is within their power and they have got to do it. Otherwise, it's going to go on like this inevitably. Now, Virgo just kind of came out of a period like this. That was a long period. Like I'm talking like 1.5 to 2 years with this. So, with this exact same kind of situation, just putting up with it and putting up with it and putting up with somebody who offers you less than and treats you as less than. And the reward for that is more of the same. The universe is not going to reward you for not having boundaries and not leaving a situation like that. In fact, it's just going to get worse because the universe is trying to get you to leave, trying to get you to take the initiative and change your own life. Nobody is going to come in and change your life. You have to do that. And that can be what you tell this person, Cancer, because yeah, I feel like for many of you, this is just someone else and things are going okay for you, but it's spilling over because this person is taking up all your time or energy. So it would be someone close to you. Maybe it's a child or a sibling or your mom or someone who just is not, they allow themselves to be treated as less than because they have self-esteem issues and they need to get into some therapy and address that, or they need to go get some Reiki or get some soul healing, something to where this is repaired and they stop allowing this to happen. Let's take a look at the help coming in. Well, we've got the Ace of Swords in reverse. So, lies are coming out. Lies will be revealed. And it's going to be a bit disruptive either for you or whoever this is, avoiding the truth, sidestepping the truth, not looking at the truth. Because I don't want to see it because it's going to make me have to do something. It's going to come out and it's going to be jarring and shocking with Hagalaz here. You know, someone went somewhere that they shouldn't have gone. They were with someone they shouldn't have been with. They were elsewhere when they were at a different place when they said they were with at this place. There's something about location tied in with this, but this is all, again, coming in to foster a new beginning. Shake someone into a new beginning. For many of you, a mom or a mother figure will be a help to you also in the month of June. So yeah, mom, grandmother, mother-in-law, maybe you just focusing on your role as a mom. There is, you know, that's where you're gonna go, or maybe other moms are gonna help you. Maybe it's just like, God, I'm dealing with some heavy stuff here. Could you watch my kid, or can my kid come spend the night with your kid? I need some thinking time, or I need some alone time. Yeah, so moms, motherhood, that's gonna be a help to you, a comfort to you. Some of you may need to go stay with mom, and it may be a bit of a journey. So you may have to kind of go out of town to go see your mom if mom lives far away, but I think that that's going to be good. Again, for some of you, it may be your mom that is making the, you know, that you're the one that's kind of dragged into all this stuff because mom keeps, you know, not listening to you or taking your advice. If that is the situation with these runes coming up, whatever happens in June with your mom or your mother figure, it's going to be to wake them up. So yes, it could be jarring and kind of cataclysmic, but it is in order to kind of get this person to leave this situation, remove themselves from this situation. What must be accepted about June? God, we got the Knight of Swords in reverse. So, could be air sign energy. Doesn't have to be though. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. In the reverse though, this is somebody who is, you know, everything they say is a lie, or they are dishonest, or they're verbally abusive at times. They, for some of you, I feel like this is someone who's been saying they've been going to work and they have not been. So yeah, I mean, again, it may not be cheating. That's where minds tend to go when that sort of deceit is coming up. But, and it doesn't, again, does not have to be romantic. Does not have to be a spouse. It could be your kids saying they've been going to school, but they haven't. They've been cutting class. So, but really, it's somebody saying they've been going to work, or that they got a job and they've been acting like they've been going to work maybe for weeks, for months. And they have not, because they didn't get the job, or they lost their job and haven't really been going anywhere for maybe months. And this is just coming out in June. You're finding out about this. And this is not you, Cancer. So this is someone else. Or maybe this is somebody who went out and spent money that they don't have, or, you know, if it's your partner, then it affects you, or if it's your kid, maybe they took your credit card. There's something about money and dishonesty here that's really shaking things up. And it's someone like losing a job, but if it's someone who lost a job, Cancer, it's someone who lost it because of their own laziness. Like it wasn't the company's fault. Like they had no choice but to fire this person because they either weren't showing up, you know, they did something dishonest, they weren't doing their work, they weren't doing what was expected of them. So, got a lot of people here. The outcome for the month is the Knight of Cups in reverse. So, this could be you, Cancer. This is water sign energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Could be another Cancer. By the way, these knights could be female as well. Anytime people come up in these general readings, they can be either gender. But in the reverse, the Knight of Cups is someone who's going through depression. So it could be you, Cancer, just dealing with... you know, maybe the weight that someone else is putting on you. There could be a female who you thought was a friend who figures into this situation and they've deceived you, lied to you in some way. This is kind of the first thing that comes to mind is the classic, you know, friend that, you know, then does something with your boyfriend or your husband or whatever. Doesn't have to be a female either, but it is coming up as Legos, which is the feminine rune. Unfortunately, Cancer, I feel like this is something that you just did not see coming with Havilas here and Perdro and this in reverse. Like your intuition, like you never in a million years saw this coming. And I hate delivering bad news. But again, I don't think for all of you, this is you going through this. For some of you, this is someone close to you and maybe another water sign. Again, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, who's going through this. But I mean, you're kind of having to deal with that on top of, you know, your own stuff. And you're really concerned about this person. Maybe you're concerned because they are in a deep depression, or maybe other people are concerned about you because you are depressed. But I feel like, again, you're depressed because of this circumstance, you know? So it's not that you don't, some of you may be dealing with clinical depression, but this seems to be like, I am sad and depressed because of this circumstance, because this person took advantage of me. So it is circumstantial depression. Doesn't make it any better, but, you know, it may not be something that you have to deal with when things are good or when things are going well. So Yera is indicating that justice will prevail, but there may be legal action necessary, like a divorce. I think at the end of June, Cancer, those of you that are kind of going back and forth, or if you've been doing that for a long time about someone in your midst, by the end, you may be filing charges, or you may be filing for divorce, or you may be because you're done with it. Now, if this is another water sign in the reverse, this is somebody who can always kind of make up excuses for their bad behavior. They can always kind of turn things around and make themselves seem like the victim. And Cancer, honestly, you can do that sometimes too. Let's be real. All water signs can do it. That's why the Cups in reverse, it's always kind of that same energy, just this victim mentality, where at some point we have to stop and say, well, wait a minute, did I choose to be in this situation? Yeah. Can I choose to get out of it? That's the key. Because yes, you can always choose to get out of it. You can always choose to put an end to it. You can always choose to call the authorities or, you know, call in an outside source to help you. But yeah, this seems to be legally. By the end of June, many of you are ready to do something legal, no matter what it is, a restraining order, a divorce, filing charges against someone who deceived you, stole from you, whatever the case may be. It'll be different for all of you how this is playing out, but this means justice in the end, of that things will be balanced and fair at the end. It doesn't look like in June, unfortunately, Cancer, but we'll see hopefully in as the years progress, and definitely in your mid-year reading, see how this, if we can get an idea of how, more of how this is going to pan out or play out for you. Yara also talks about karma. It's karmic justice as well. So, things are being settled, and whatever is happening in June is supposed to happen, Cancer. It's oftentimes our job just to figure out why it's happening, or why do I keep if this is, why do I keep going back to this person, or why do I keep attracting the same kind of person? How do I get done with that? So I am sorry that this was a bit of a heavy reading here, Cancer. You know, I am just the messenger. Please don't be mad at me. I have to deliver what's coming through, because otherwise it's not going to help you at all. But as always, check out the video for your rising sign. You know, it could be that this is just, like I said, someone else, or a theme of maybe a week or two in the month, and then other things will be going on. You'll turn your focus to other things. But join me over on Vimeo. I want to focus on all of this and see which animal totem is going to be around helping you out in June, and we'll see what spiritual guidance and wisdom we can glean from that. I will see you over there, and I'll see you back here next time. Thanks for watching, Cancer.